Hello, beautiful people. Today I have a standing yoga flow for you. We're going to do everything standing. There is no getting down onto the floor and getting back up again. We're going to start with a warm-up, and then we're going to do some balancing poses, and we're going to add on some standing warrior poses. And I'm calling this flow Balanced Warrior. All right, you ready to go? Make sure that you have a mat or something that you can stand on where you will not slide. And we're going to begin in mountain pose. Your feet are going to be about shoulder width apart. Stand up nice and tall. Palms facing out, shoulders down away from your ears. Long spine, big deep breaths. Then we're going to begin to sync our movement with our breath. Take a big deep breath in. Reach your arms up toward the ceiling. And exhale, bring it back down. A few more just like that. Inhale, lift and reach. Lengthening your spine, reaching your fingertips up. Exhale down. One more, just like that. Let's roll your shoulders back and down, up and around. And then forward. Breathing. Now bring your ear toward one shoulder. Lengthening through the other side of your neck and your shoulder. Standing up nice and tall, chin to chest. Other ear towards your other shoulder. And back to center. Inhale, sweep one arm up. And then exhale, laterally fold over, reaching, lengthening through your ribs. Inhale, back up to standing. And exhale, lower that arm down. Other side, here we go. Exhale, reach over. Then ground both feet into your mat. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And then exhale, bring your hands down to heart center. We're going to grab onto your hands and move your wrists around in a circle. And then the other way. Hands behind you. You can either put your hands gently on the back of your hips and pull your elbows back. Or you can grab onto your hands, straighten your arms as best as you can, opening your chest. Maybe lifting your chin if that feels okay. You're lengthening through your abs, grounding your feet into the mat. And let's release. Inhale, sweep your arms to the front. Reaching, lengthening through your abs. Exhale, hands down. And again, same thing. Reaching a little further. Exhale down. Inhale again. And this time when you exhale, we're going to gently fold forward with a nice flat back, shifting your hips back a little bit. You can put your hands just above your knees if you need some support to your lower back. If that feels good to you, go ahead and bring your chest down, relax your neck, relax your jaw, relax your shoulders, and just let your upper body hang. Big, deep breaths. You may grab onto the outside of each elbow for a ragdoll if you want. I like to sway side to side. And some gentle stretches to my lower back. And let's bend your knees a little bit deeper. Straighten your legs a little more. Continue through that a few times, breathing. And then let's gently roll up one vertebra at a time. Lower back, middle back, pulling your shoulder blades apart. And then shoulders back. Hope you're feeling great. Let's get ready to move a little faster. Let's open your legs up a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Shift your hips back, slightly bend your knees. Hands are just over your knees. One shoulder in. Back up. Other shoulder in. And let's continue again, other side. Switch it out. One more on each side. Back to center, and then nice flat back. And let's rotate your hands so your fingers are on the inside of your thighs. You're gonna lift your tailbone, lift your head and pull your abs down. And then tuck your tailbone under, pull your shoulder blades apart, drop your head. A little modified cat-cow sequence. And let's move through that again. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tuck it under, pull your shoulder blades apart. Couple more, just like that. Let's find a neutral spine. And then we're gonna reach your hands down to the mat, bending your knees as you need to. And wiggling your hips side to side. Bending one knee and then the other to lengthen through your thighs. Shoulders away from your ears. Let's place one hand in the center and then inhale, sweep the other arm up, opening your chest towards the side. Exhale, lower. Other side, here we go. Exhale, lower. And again on each side. And then let's gently reach through. Not too far, being very conscious of your body. Remember, some stretches are going to feel slightly uncomfortable, but it should not be painful. And let's bend your knees, look up, and gently rise up. You can use your thighs for some balance and support if you need it. And we're going to heel to our feet in to about shoulder width apart. Ground your feet into the mat, lift your chest, shoulders down and back. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep your hands up. And then exhale, we're going to gently fold forward with the flat back. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Come up halfway. Exhale, sink a little lower. Then bend to your knees, looking to the front. Inhale, come all the way up with a flat back. Exhale, hands to heart center. Same thing again, here we go. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward, flat back. Inhale, come up halfway, flat back. Lengthen your spine, strong legs. Exhale down. Bend your knees, look to the front, inhale all the way up. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're gonna keep them here. Feet are grounded into the mat. We're gonna bend your knees into chair pose. So you should be able to wiggle your toes. Weight is in your heels. Bring a little fire to your thighs. Sink it a little bit deeper. And then bring your arms out to the side. Squeeze your shoulder blades in the back. Tuck your tailbone under slightly so that your back is in neutral. Your lower back is not arching. And then let's inhale, reach your arms up. Biceps are right by your ears. If you feel any tension in your lower back, please keep your arms down or here. Either way is fine. One more deep breath. And then we're gonna exhale, fold. Bend your knees, look to the front, inhale all the way up. And we're gonna begin our balancing poses. Exhale, hands to heart center. You may use the wall next to you, or if you'd feel more comfortable, you can grab a chair and use that for balance as well. We're gonna begin with tree pose. So I'm gonna start with the first variation. You can put your toes on the mat and just your heels against your leg. Big deep breaths. You may keep your arms up. You can keep them at heart center. Or you can creep your foot up your leg, resting on your calf. Or bring it a little higher. Many yoga teachers will tell you not to press your foot right against your knee joint because you can damage your knee joint. Now, while that is true, it will take a lot more pressure than what you can normally apply. So if that's where you feel comfortable, it's okay. Just do the best that you can. From tree, we're going to move into hand to big toe pose. So I'm going to show you a variation first. You're going to lift that leg and put your hand right underneath your hamstring here. Big deep breaths, grounding that standing leg into your mat. Next level up is to straighten your leg a little. Stay here or move on. If your hamstrings are feeling good, you can grab your ankle. Woo! Or maybe your foot or your big toe with your 2 fingers. And straighten your leg as best as you can. Any of those variations are awesome. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And let's bring your foot down. And begin again. Moving on to the other side. We're going to start in chair. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink into chair. Hands are at heart center. Remember, your weight's in your heels. You should be able to wiggle your toes. Slightly tuck your tailbone under so that your lower back is not arched. Inhale, hands up. And exhale, fold forward, nice and easy. Bend your knees, look to the front. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands here. We're going to move into tree on the other side. So whatever variation you would like to do, Place your foot wherever it's comfortable for you. Moving in to hand to big toe. Remember, hand underneath your hamstring. Or you can grab your ankle, your foot, your toe, wherever you can reach. And let's roll out your ankles. Other side. Feet grounded into the mat. Here we go again. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, sink into chair. Big deep breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, back up. Knees are bent. Transition into tree. Hand to big toe. And we're going to move on. 5-pointed star. Finding balance. Pick a focal point, something to stare at that's not moving to help you maintain your balance. Then we're going to transition into eagle. So you're going to place that top leg over. You may put your toe down for kickstand. You can have your leg wrapped all the way around, or if it's accessible, you can tuck your foot underneath your calf. Whatever leg is on the top, that same arm is going to be on the bottom. So you're going to come arm across, slide it in, and maybe you're here, maybe you just give yourself a hug, or press your palms together. Maybe lifting your elbows if that feels okay. You're going to feel a big stretching band across your upper back. Feels great. Finding balance. Pull your belly button in toward your spine to engage your core. And let it all out. Ground your feet, and here we go. Other side. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart center, sink into chair. Maybe a little lower this time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way back up. Transitioning into tree. Into big toe. Then 5-pointed star. And eagle pose. Maybe just giving yourself a hug. And let's open it up. Open your legs nice and wide. Lifting your chin, reaching back, inhale. Coming back to center. And we are going to add on. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Tree pose. Hand to big toe, or I'm just going to do the hamstring variation this time. 5-pointed star. And eagle pose. Remember, whatever leg is on the top, that arm is going to be on the bottom. And let's release the arms. Lift that knee. Then we're going to step back, high lunge. So front knee, nearing 90 degrees. You're up off your back heel. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Sink a little deeper, pushing your heel toward the back of the room, trying to straighten your back knee as best as you can. You're going to drop that back heel, open your hips and your chest up to the side, and reach your arms out. Your hands are parallel to the floor for warrior two. I'm going to face the other way so that you can see. Front knee nearing 90 degrees. Don't let it collapse in. It wants to bow in. Strong legs, don't let it. Tailbone is slightly tucked under. You're pushing through the outer edge of your back foot. Core is engaged, shoulders away from your ears. Breathe, breathe, breathe. You're going to step together to the front of the mat. Okay, we're going to go on to the other side. Same thing again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center, sink into chair. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way up. Tree pose, other side. Hand to big toe. I'm going to do the hamstring variation this time. 5-pointed star. And eagle pose. And that top leg comes back. Crescent lunge. Inhale, hands up. Up off that back heel. Back knee as straight as you can get it. Heel pushing toward the back of the room. And drop that back heel. Warrior two. Front knee, front toes, facing the front. Don't let it bow in. Keep it straight. Arms are parallel to the floor. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Maybe sink a little deeper if that's possible. Tailbone slightly tucked under. And let's step to the front of the mat. Here we go again. Inhale. Rise up. Exhale. Hands to heart center. Chair pose. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way back up. Tree pose. Hand to big toe. Five-pointed star. Eagle. Crescent lunge. Top foot goes back. Reach up. Open up, warrior two. Front knee nearing 90 degrees. Then you're gonna reach forward, keeping your legs the same. Take that back hand, put it down your back thigh. Reach up and back, lengthening through your front ribs, reverse warrior. Reaching and breathing. Big deep breath in. Take and put that front forearm onto your front quadricep, onto your thigh. Reach up and over, extended side angle pose. Breathing. Then we're going to step together to the front of your mat. Moving on to the other side. Inhale, lift, rise. Exhale, chair. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. Tree pose. Hand to big toe. 5-pointed star. Eagle. High lunge, that front leg comes back. Warrior two, drop that back heel. Open your chest, your hips up to the side. Front knee bent. Reach to the front with your torso. Back hand down your back leg. Reach up and back, lengthening through your front ribs. Stretch, reach. Continuing to bend into that front knee. Strong legs, strong body. Then transition into that side angle pose. Front forearm onto your front quadricep. Reach up and over. Lengthening through your whole side. The idea is to have a straight line from the back of your back leg all the way to your fingertips. So if you have a mirror, you can align yourself. If not, just do the best that you can. And step together. Reach up. Exhale, hands at heart center. And here we go. We're going to go through the whole sequence one more time and add on a few more poses. You ready? Here we go. Inhale. Reach, reach, reach. Lengthen through your abs. Exhale, chair pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Bend your knees. Inhale all the way up. Tree. Hand to big toe. I'm going to do the hamstring variation this time. 5-pointed star. Eagle pose. And I'm just going to give myself a hug this time. Lifting that front leg, stepping it back, high lunge. Warrior two. Reverse warrior, up and back. Side angle pose. I'm going to transition into triangle pose. I'm going to bring my back foot in just a little bit, but it's up to you, whatever your body feels. Lengthen my torso, and then straighten my legs as best as I can. Shifting my hips slightly back, opening chest. You can have your hand on your leg. You can have it in front or behind. A block or some kind of prop is an excellent tool to use here. And then we're going to place your hands on your thigh. Lift your back heel. And then we're going to push off into warrior three. I'm going to show it from the side first. So you're going to push off that back leg. Finding balance. You can have your arms out to the side or bring them forward. Strong leg, slight bend to that standing leg. And then I'm going to transition into our last pose, which is called full moon. I'm going to reach one hand down. It should be about 12 to 16 inches in front of your foot. You can touch the floor. You can use a prop, a block. Open your chest and your hips out to the side, shoulders away from your ears. Back foot is flexed. And step your foot together. Yay! Now we just have to do it on the other side. One transition breath here. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to heart center. All right, here we go. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, chair. Inhale, hands forward. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach, reach, reach. Tree pose. Hand to big toe. Five-pointed star. Eagle. This time I'm just going to give myself a hug. From eagle, we're going to go into a crescent lunge. Breathing, breathing. Back knee as straight as you can get it, sinking low. Strong legs. Open it up. Warrior two, drop that back heel. Reach forward with your torso and then back for reverse warrior. Continuing to bend into that front knee. Side angle pose. Transitioning into triangle, straightening that front leg as best as you can, lengthening through your torso. Then twist your torso to the front. Come off that back heel, and we're going to push off, warrior three. Hands out. Or you may bring your hands to the front, biceps by your ears for a bigger challenge. Balancing, strong leg. And then half moon. Back foot is flexed, shoulders away from your ears, opening your hips and your chest out to the side. Last breath. And step together. Whew. All right, let's open our legs nice and wide. And then we're going to come down into a little squat. So maybe you're here. That's totally fine. You may stay here. Big deep breaths. Or if your hips are feeling good, you can come on down with your forearms. Or you can drop your hips all the way down. Doing your best to keep your feet flat on the floor. And your chest as lifted as you can. Breathe. Then we're going to gently rise up, using your body to support yourself as needed. Feet about shoulder width apart. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold forward, nice and easy. You're going to find you're a little bit more flexible than you were in the very beginning. Hamstrings are loose. Body strong. Now let's very slowly roll up. Lower back first. Middle back. upper back, and then roll your shoulders back. And forward. Hands behind your back so you can put them on your hips, the back of your hips, and pull your elbows back, lifting your chest, or grasp your hands behind you, straighten your arms, lift your chest, gently lift your chin. And release, inhale, sweep both arms up. Press your hands overhead. Exhale, lean to one side. Stay here for one breath. Inhale, back up. And exhale, other side. Inhale, back up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's grab between your fingers, roll your wrists in a circle. And then the other way. And rolling your wrists around. Other direction. Let's take your thumbs, put them on the inside of your fingers. Close your fingers, and then your thumb is facing up. And then tilt it down for a big thumb stretch. Right across the radial side of your wrist. And release. Ankle circles, one side, and then the other. Switch it out. Both directions. Feet are grounded, shoulder width apart. Little neck circles to the front, nice and easy. And a couple deep breaths all together. Inhale, lift, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, hands to heart center. Last one. Thank you so much for joining me for your yoga practice today. I hope you feel like a balanced warrior. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.